Hello again. I don't know if I've been daft or what, but I thought I'd get something really special for a change. Mainly because we've done a lot of budget guns, a lot of halfway house guns, some not so cheap, but this is the most expensive one I've got up to date. I do like it, it is extremely nice. So it's AGT Airgun Technologies. The Uragan 2, Bertie Bassett special, licorice also. But yeah, what a tool, what a beast. It's the 600-600, which is the 600 CZ barrel, CZ, say no more, and it's a 600 cylinder. 900mm, or around about 35 inches total length on it. So, you know, it's not the shortest of guns, but it's quite tidy. It's shrouded, it's about a 38mm shroud that's on there. Not sure about carbonising it. It's too nice as it is already, to be honest with you. It's got a 14mm adapter on the front. Uragan make silencers for it. You can get an adapter, but it will step down. I know Eagle Vision do one that's about the right size that adapts it down to 1/2 inch UNF. But you know, depends on how much you want to spend, doesn't it? Because these are quite a few quid, like best part of 1900 quid. You don't get this 260mm or 10¼ inch rail on the bottom, excuse the cheat sheet. So that doesn't come with it. You get a little 100mm rail. When you put the bipod on there, it's too overbalanced. It's 2C, so it rocks about too much. So yeah, it works out just over £2,000 with the rail normally. So, and then to go the full hog, I went with the ATN X-Sight, the 4K. It's all singing, all dancing. It's got ballistic calculator. You know, it's range finder. It does everything barring wipe me whatnot. You know, it's very nice. It's good to use, and it's the 5x20 as well. So back to the gun. Right, you reach to the centre of the grip from the recoil pad, which is fully adjustable up and down, is 300mm or around 12 inches. And the Picatinny rail on the top here, which is, I believe, has got 20 MIA drop on it, that's about 8 inches. So I'll just double check. Yeah, it's about 200mm or around about 8 inches. Just right, you know. Sightle's on the left, which is quite handy if you're a right-hander because it keeps you on target. And below it, on both sides, you've got a switch for the safety. It's the only criticism I've got. It doesn't feel as definite as what it ought to do. I don't know if you appreciate what I'm saying, but everything's so definite on this that when it comes to the safety, it doesn't quite feel the same. It works, and it's really nice the way it's all set up, and it's reasonably quiet. Tiny bit pingy, but then I knew that anyway because Uragan 2s, a lot of them do that. But it was a lot louder when I first got it, because when it comes to a shot count, it's 177, so it's 15 shot magazines, and I put 22 magazines through it, so that's a 330 shot count. On the 23rd magazine it started dropping off, and I had a look and it was around about 100 bar, because they're a 300 bar fill. And it's very nice, very ergonomic. The trigger, which is a blade trigger and fully adjustable, is very nice. It's got a very nice first stage and a very crisp second stage to it. You know exactly where you stand with it. It's certainly age shooting, I'll say that much, but I put that down to the fact that it's got a 600 CZ barrel. So, one of the things, oh yes, it's got a V8 tactical on it. I've got the Sabre on it, so for the tripod more than anything, for the night vision at night time. You've got a nice little manometer here that's very easy to read, and the fill port is just next to it, and you get a port plug. That's that. That's the safety bag. So yeah, I think you're getting an awful lot for your money. As expensive as they are, it does what it says on the box, literally. Now what comes with it is your instruction manual, which is, you know, there's quite a lot in there. It tells you how to take bits and bobs off, how to adjust things and what have you, which is very useful. You get a little goodie box, which is very nice. Got one of these with the Vixen in the past. And in here you get your rinse line, which I've taken the fill port adapter off of it and already put it on a Foster fitting. So might as well do it that way, that's how I see it. Two very nice, good quality magazines that are very easy to load up. You turn it slightly, put one in the right way down, turn it a little bit, put your next one in, do it 15 times, and then it indexes itself. It is on a spring, but you don't have to pre-spring it like you do with a lot of others. That's the port. You get a little key ring with it, that's staying in the box. And you get a ballpoint pen. It's got a little vernier gauge on it, which is quite natty. You know, I've not had anyone do that before, other than with the Vixen. Yeah, it's nice touch. And the bag that comes with it, the gun slip, extremely good quality, padded. Just the right size pouch on the side of it. I call it a pouch. It's a little zip pocket, but I get my bits and bobs in there. It carries this no problem at all. Unscoped, they weigh 3.4 kilos. You can get a 700 barrel version as well as a compact version on this. But the 700 weighs a tiny little bit more. I think that's something like 3.6 or 3.7 kilos. So it's not an overly heavy gun until you act like a pillar like me and put a rail on it and one of these things on it, what have you. So it has upped it quite substantially. You know, so it's kind of gone from 3.4 up to, I'd say more like 5 kilos, just under. So yeah, wonderful, wonderful gun. Extremely well made. Everything about it, the way the magazine goes in. It is seriously ambidextrous as well. You know, they've obviously designed and built it with that in mind. So I think what we'll do is we'll get it on the little 20 yarder and have a pop on there for a bit, and then at a later date go over to Yoda's and get it on the 50 yarder. So yeah, I think I've about covered it all. If you don't think I have, give it a mention in the comments, and see you soon. Cheers. Lovely. Hello again, back with Bertie Bassett on the little 20 yarder. Wonderful, absolutely wonderful, this stock. Really well made, nice shape and form to it. It's ambidextrous the way they've shaped it up. So yeah, right, so get it loaded up. These are pretty easy to fill up. They have got a shot stop after the 15th shot, so goes in from the left, and it's nice on each side, pretty smooth, nothing sticking out. So what we'll do is we'll see how we get on. I'll do my best, I'll try and do it credit.
One. 698. 698.
20mm splats in the middle of those with an 8mm bull.
701.
Sort of still getting me eye with this scope though.
698.
Go for the top left.
703. 703. 701. 1. 700. 3.
It's grouping quite nicely.
700. 3.
There we go, that's the stop lock. We'll just put a few magazines through it and then see what it's doing. So, right, here we go. So, bottom left.
700. 3. 700. 3.
Oh, me, I jumped a little bit.
$694.
This group, nice.
698.
Let's go for the little pin at the bottom. Ooh,
700.
clipped it.
1.
Only a little 5mm pin there. Have another go.
696.
Keep going at the bottom left, I think.
700. 1. 698. 698.
Fairly consistent, I'll say that. Bottom left hand target, the hole above, I'm going to go for that.
700. 1.
I've been going hole for hole with this. Just going to make my own hole.
700. 3.
Have a go at that.
684.
That was hole for hole. It's slightly out of it. I need to zero in a little bit more. It's shooting a tiny bit low. I'll have another go at that hole again. Yep.
700. 1.
That's how accurate these are. That's what you're paying for. There is a lot of gun for your money. Carry on at the bottom left, I think.
700. 3.
Excellent. Just timed that perfect. So yeah, it's the groove to the front. Lovely fit. There's a little bearing on the other side that it locks into. Right. Top right, methinks. Now I'm getting my eye in a bit.
$696. 700. 1. 698.
I think I'm about getting my iron on this now.
700. 3.
Go for the bottom left. Bottom right, sorry.
700. 1. 700. 3. 700. 1. 698. 700.
Lovely little groups, them now.
700. 1.
I'm going to have a go. at that little bottom pin again. Ooh. Terrible me. Oh well, back to the top right.
700. 7. 700. 1.
Pretty awesome accuracy.
700. 3.
And there we go. So, you can decock it. That's another thing that I like about it. Safety on. Let's see what we've been doing, shall we? It's 43 shot count. High 707 feet per second. Lows being 684 feet per second. Averages being 700. So the spread is 23 feet per second, which isn't much. Pretty good on standard deviation, 3.7. So, yeah, quite interesting. Looks pretty consistent except for a couple of shots all the way through on the graph. So, yeah, lovely, lovely. Can't wait to get it on the 50 yard of mine. So, right, see you soon. Ta-ra.